Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Techno. Today we've got something a little different for you. Today we've got a video of I believe he's from the EU server. His name's Mortiferum. He is driving a Panzerjäger 1. Now, this video could be a little controversial. I'm not going to try to give too much away on it, but just keep in mind as it progresses through the game here, you may find yourself either loving or hating Mortiferum for what he's doing. So, anyway, guys, I wanted to show this video just because of the amazing outcome. Like I said, I'm not going to try to give too much away here. Now, one thing that came to my mind while I was recording was that some people may consider this a little bit of seal clubbing. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of that term before. Seal clubbing is basically when you get a rather strong low-tier tank and you use it to basically just demolish all the new players in the low-tier tanks in your match. And it's generally done by people who have somewhat good stats. You know, they have figured the game out, and then they come back to low tier and just destroy everybody that's new who hasn't yet played the game. So, anyway, I'm not saying that's what this is. I'm just saying that that's a term, and you should be aware of it. And we'll just leave it at that. So anyway, like I said, Mortiferum's driving a Panzerjäger 1. Panzerjäger 1s are very, very good first tier tank destroyers. Well, the first tier of the tank destroyer you can get. The tank destroyer is actually considered a tier 2 vehicle, but it's the first one in the German tank tree you can get, and it eventually will branch into the other two German tank destroyer lines. Mortiferum is playing a regular battle, and we are on the map Mines. It's already about 2 minutes into the game here, and he has amassed 1 kill, and they are down 3. Let's see if he can do a little bit of work here, try to tie up the score. He finds an M2 light. He's going to go ahead and put some rounds into this guy. Takes him out. Alright, 2 to 4 now. Mortiferum's up to 2 kills. Up to 3 kills. 3-4. Just about have the score tied back up for his team here. Catch an M2 light going across the swamp area. Snags that for 4 kills. Got a cruiser. Amazing shooting here on the while that cruiser's on the go. He secures his 5th kill, and the game is now tied. All right, T-18, a very, very dangerous vehicle, one that is often used for seal clubbing. Takes him out of the game, making his 6th kill. There's his top gun. 7th kill, and the score is now 7-5. So Mortiferum has killed 7 people. His team has 7 kills. Yes, that means that he is the only one that's killed anybody, and he is single-handedly winning the game right now. He is platooned up with another guy in a T1. Alright, he's got some tricky shots here into the town. This M2 light keeps just barely being visible for him to get shots into. M2 makes a mistake though, drives out into a more open area, and he puts a blind shot in, securing his 8th kill. Had this been a game that was above, I believe, tier 6, that would have been a Radley Walters medal. You can't get a Radley Walters on low tier games like this. Now this spot where he's at is a very common camping spot for tank destroyers, so don't be afraid to use this. Also in low tier games like this, the enemy vehicles have such low view ranges that even though he's camping right in the bush, meaning every time he fires the bush is basically going away for the most part, the other enemy tanks have such low view ranges that doesn't even matter. Also, he is pretty kitted out. He's got binocs and a camo net. Usually there's a 3rd thing, so he may also have a gun rammer based on his reload speed. That seems pretty likely. And he's already done 800 damage. Just remember, most tanks at this tier have about 150 or maybe just under 200 health, so that's pretty good. Alright, this T2 driver did a good job flanking around our PZ2 there and took him out. However, he is now on 18 health, so that's pretty dangerously low. Alright, one of our friendly tanks did manage to finally kill somebody, so the score is 9-9. And this M2 is really trying to put his, or his T2 really trying to put his speed to the test there. That is a premium tank, by the way, I believe. Anyway, he gets hit by Mortiferum on the move there. Another good display of nice, accurate shooting while vehicles are on the move. So that secures Mortiferum's 9th kill. Score is still tied, 10-10. Had an enemy PZ2 moving into town here. He bounces a shell off the gun mantlet there. PZ2 has a really, really good turret slash gun mantlet armor, so they're actually a pretty beefy little tier 2 tank. I actually enjoyed driving mine quite a bit. That PZ2 in town secures a kill against their M2 light. And Mortiferum loses view of him. He's going to just keep putting some rounds into this open area. You can see he's shooting right as basically the building ends. There's one little spot in here where he could theoretically hit that guy as he's moving through the town northward here, from basically from right to left on your screen. But he doesn't pull it off. Either the guy backed up and went a different way, or I'm not sure, but he didn't seem to push through that gap at the time that Mortiferum was firing. Now Mortiferum started with about 60 rounds. He's down to 23 standard ammo. He did bring 11 premium rounds, and the premium rounds on this thing are pretty amazing. They have a penetration of almost 110 millimeters, which at tier 1 and 2 basically means you get to go through whatever you're shooting at. KV-1 at tier 5 as a heavy tank only has 75 millimeters of armor, and you have 110 on a tier 2 tank destroyer. So, like I said, it's a very, very effective tank destroyer. Has plenty of pin for these low tier games, and even when it gets into a high tier game, it still can do some really good work. Alright, we're just going to do a little bit of more blind firing here into this bush. We had seen, I think it was another tier, actually no, this was a T7 combat car, I think, wasn't it? Anyway, that's a, I believe if it is a T7, that's another premium tank. It was given as a gift for, I believe, the World of Tanks anniversary. So, most people sold theirs. I think I sold mine, but, you know, they're not bad. Okay, we spotted T26 at full health. He's a very dangerous tank. Has some good pin on that top gun if he has the top gun. Another PZ2. Need to watch out for him just because of his armor. Like we saw in town, he can be very bouncy. Yeah, you can see there. Just bounced 2 shells off the gun mantlet. Alright, at this point, after those 2 bounces, Mortiferum does go ahead and load premium. Not that he needed it on that T7 combat car, but it was already in the barrel and he didn't want to take time to reload that shell. Right now we are 11-13, so there's only 2 friendlies left versus 4 enemies. Let's see how quickly we can flip those odds. He is up to 10 kills. 11 kills. 12 kills. So, as I said, with the premium rounds, you really don't have to worry about where you're shooting. You just need to hit them. As long as it's not an auto bounce angle of, I believe, 70 or 80 degrees, you're going to go through. He is up to 12 kills. Had this been a game above tier 5 or 6, that would have been a Pool's medal. Find a medium 2 crossing the field. That's the 13th kill. And there is now only 1 enemy left. Mortiferum has single-handedly taken out basically the whole enemy team, except for the 1 kill by his team member. We find a D1 crossing the field here. He seems to, I'm not sure what he was doing, but he just kind of sits there. That is Mortiferum's 14th kill. And that is why I showed you guys this video. So yeah. Let's look at the scoreboard. Have you seen so many medals before? Alright, so he gets Top Gun, of course, which is more than 6 kills. He doubled that plus a little bit. He also got high caliber, securing 20% or more of the enemy HP. Actually, he probably was more up in the 80s. He also gets a Raseiniai medal. Now, the Raseiniai medal is for killing basically the whole enemy team. It's at least 14 vehicles. Remember, there's only 15 vehicles total on the enemy team. So that's flippin' amazing. I have never seen that before. Also, he secures a crucial contribution. Remember, he was platooned up. His platoon mate scored no kills, but because he got 14 kills by himself, he secured the 12 needed for the crucial contribution. He also got Ace Tanker. If he hadn't got Ace Tanker, I would have really thought there was something wrong with the system. He got 22,000 credits, 6,195 XP. This was obviously a 3 times XP weekend event. First time he had won that weekend. Looking at the base XP, he got 1377 base XP in a Tier 2 vehicle, securing 14 kills and doing 1374 damage on a Tier 2 vehicle. 64 rounds fired, 32 hits, 29 pins. Just amazing. So, like I said, guys, I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judges on whether you think this is seal clubbing or not. But all in all, 14 kills is simply amazing. I thought you guys should see it. Thanks for